Hi everyone, this is Lowell, and we're talking about songwriting. And the next example that I wanted to share with you was my experience in writing a piece for string quartet and choir. And I searched for lyrics, for libretto uh, that was inspiring. And I really came to a point where I thought, well, I'll just write my own. I'd been writing lots of songs, had written hundreds of songs, and I thought, well, I'll just step forth and write my own lyrics. And so this piece was commissioned by the Cassatt String Quartet, and we had a local choir that performed it, and I pieced together an audio recording with a score that could be produced a little bit better later on, but I think you can get the main idea. But I called it Changing Seasons, and the idea was that you have not only spring, summer, fall, and winter, which other composers like Vivaldi have maximized that idea, but I wanted to put additional movements in between to highlight the changing from spring to summer and so forth. So it's a series of 8 movements that are strung together. They're short movements, but just the concept of, whether you like it or not as a songwriter, as a creator, anything that I've created, based upon your style or your taste, that's not really the point. I'm offering this to try to expand your concept or your capacity of what songwriting can be. And this is a long form song, so it's over 15 minutes, like 17 minutes, something like that. And the idea is lyrically is this transition throughout the seasons of the year, and metaphoric use of words. One thing that I hope that you can glean from this recording, from this example, is how I texturally, with the string quartet and also with the choir, tried to create basically pictorially what I was saying with the lyrics. For example, in here in West Texas, and I know this is unique to us, but in the springtime we have lots of wind, and so transitioning from winter to spring, there's these sweeping movements with the string quartet, and then there's another place in the winter section where it's very talking about sheets of ice, and so the string quartet is playing these very icy sounding passages, very with tremolo and with no vibrato, and with these kind of like I guess cold sounding chords, high pitched cold type of sounds. There's another place that talks about springtime, and I have bird sounds that are common when spring is starting. And just different things like that. The heat of summer, the wind in fall blowing the leaves off the trees. Just different ways of musically creating a sense or a picture of what the lyrics are saying. And so that's what I hope you can glean from this. It's like I said, the recording could have been better, but I have the score and the lyrics there where you can read them. And the string quartet was played beautifully by the Cassatt String Quartet. And so I hope that this will help inspire your songwriting.